We are live on YouTube.
See?
Awesome. All right. And we'll go ahead and do some introductions to start off with.
All right.
And then we'll go into our second half of our reading of Knives Out.
Sweet.
So, welcome you all out there in YouTube land. This is our second half of Knives Out. And we'll do a little quick synopsis here after everyone's done introducing themselves. So, if we want to go ahead and start with Heather.
Hello, my name is Heather Lee Cameron. I'm an actor and a writer and a creative freelancer from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. Tonight, I'll be reading actions and descriptions. I'll be playing Alice. I'll be playing Fran. I'll be playing a cop. I'll be again reading Harlan Thrombey. And I'll be taking upon the role of Lieutenant Elliot. You can find me on YouTube under the Storm and Latter-day Saint, Facebook under Heather Lee Freelancer, and Instagram under Heather Lee Cameron. But I'm everywhere and I'm everything, and I'm always trying to be better. So please hire me if you feel so inclined, and I'll give you the full Heather Lee Cameron experience.
Awesome. Let's go down to Aubrey.
Hi, I'm Aubrey. You can sometimes find me on YouTube as Captain Lady Moon. Also, I am a musician and a singer and an actress. And I also write. I write scripts too. So that's the other thing. But anyways, you can find me on Lucy and the Fair, or at Lucy and the Fair on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook under Aubrey McCoy. And I'm an experience. That's my pronouns. Means I don't care. You can call me whatever you like, darling, just as long as it's not late for supper. Anyways, I will be playing the role of our fabulous detective Benoit, and also playing mom. There you go.
All right, let's skip down to Vicky.
Hello, I'm Vicky Dykes. I'm in Penhold, Alberta, Canada. And today I will be playing Walt Thrumby and also Donna Thrumby, Great Nana, which is my favorite role. I like being her. She doesn't say a lot, but she has presence. I'm also doing some action and description tonight. You can find me on Instagram. I'm YogaGramma10. And on Facebook, I'm Vicky Dykes. And on Threads, I'm Vicky Dykes. And to tell you one thing about my experience, I've been performing live theater for 54 years. So got a little bit behind me there.
Awesome. Let's go down to John.
Hello everyone, hello. I'm John Clarence Gomez from Manila, Philippines. My pronouns is they, them. I am playing the role of Richard McTromby, State Trooper Wagner, local news anchor, phone and actions and stage direction descriptions on Act 4. And you can find me on Instagram, on social media, on Instagram. My official account is JC Gomez Official, and you can follow it. And also you can find my podcast page on Instagram called the JC Gomez Show. You can also follow it. And that's it. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Haley.
Hey everyone, my name is hello Facebook as well, I guess everyone. My name is Haley Bayermeister. I am from Houston, Texas. I go by she, her pronouns. I am excited to be back for week 2, part 2 of Knives Out. I will be playing Marta Cabrera, and I will also be playing Joni. I know her last name, I swear. Joni Thromby. And yeah, I'm excited. You can find me on social media at on Instagram at hasty247, and Facebook at under Haley Elizabeth. I'm working on a stage name, but yes, my last name is Bayermeister. If you can figure out how to spell that, you can also look me up on YouTube. I'm in a lot of Jackie Humes' group stuff. So yeah. And I know she's going to plug her YouTube channel, so you can check me out there as well. Yeah. And I've been acting for since I was like 7 years old, and I love it all, and I love how we do scripts here. So it's so much fun to do read screenplays, and yeah, excited to get started.
Awesome. Jackie.
Hi everyone, I'm Jacqueline Hume, like Zoom, but I go by Jackie. I will be playing Hugh Ransom Drysdale, pronouns she, they, whatever you want. Live in the Washington, D.C. area, and actor, director, playwright, artiste in general, storyteller. And you can find me on Facebook at Jacqueline Elizabeth. It's Jacqueline the French way, Jacqueline, CQU. And Instagram, JY_artiste. So it's artist with an E at the end. And on YouTube, you can find my channel, C'est Jackie, which in French is This is Jackie. CESTJACKIE. C'est Jackie. Really happy to be here.
Cool. And I am Kat Wilson, she, her pronouns, at a Gig Harbor, Washington. Tonight I'll be reading the roles of Linda Thromby, Alan Stevens, and Jacob Thromby, and a bit of actions and descriptions. So a quick recap, if you hadn't seen part one, the Thromby family lives in this great giant sort of mansion, as a lot of them, and their sort of patriarch, Harlan, has just died. Actually slit his own throat after being poisoned accidentally with an overdose of morphine by his nurse, Marta. And they, yes, poisoned. She didn't mean to. It was obviously a mix up with the medication, so we're going to see what's going on with that in this later half of the script. And meanwhile, since he was the sort of patriarch of the family, now there's a giant will, and everything has been left to Marta, and all of the family has been cut out of the will. So Marta's a little confused. She's on the run, and just kind of at the suggestion of the detectives, like, just get out of here, take a deep breath, go on. We'll figure out what's going on. So, and of course, the entire Thromby family is quite upset as to why and how they've been cut out of the will. So. The second half of the script, we will see them see what their options are, and we'll see what Marta's going to do about her options, and we'll see the detectives unravel a bit more of their story. So no spoilers if you've seen it, and we'll go ahead and share our screen and pick it up from where we left off. So Marta has just run out of the house
Yes.
in the beginning of our second half of the script.
And that's where I take it, I am assuming.
Yes, so we're going to start off with the exterior Thromby estate front.
Yes. I'd just like to apologize. First of all, my pronouns are she, her, because pronouns matter. And I'd also like to say that I've been acting since I was very young and involved in various facets of the entertainment industry since I was young. But I'm independently represented, and I love every bit of it, even though it's hard work. I want to act till I die. It's awesome. Anyway.
And real quick before you start, Heather, I reformatted the script a little bit to make it easier to see, but that means there are some really weird formatting in places. So I did highlight a couple of those lines as we go down.
That's
Also,
okay.
I apologize for the distraction. This is my kitten Mango. So she's our space Mango, and she has been very distracting. So I apologize.
Well, we love seeing her on screen. So
yes, little special guest star.
Pets are gifts.
I have lost everything.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Lost? What do you mean lost everything? Can you?
I only
YouTube?
see me.
You only see
You only see
green?
Try going to the views. There's like a view, right?
Yes, I see everyone on the side, not the top, like I usually see everyone. So that's a little weird,
right.
but that's fine. I think you go to view and then you can put it all. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on in view.
Yeah, there we go. I got everyone back on top.
Which one do I tap?
That's really strange that you can't. Can you see the screen? You can't see the screen at all? Just yourself?
Yeah. Oh, I only see me. I fill the whole screen.
Oh, maybe. I think what you do is you put it. Oh, how does it go?
Well, let me stop sharing for a
Swap
sec.
video and shared screen? No. Okay.
Right.
No, there's a view. So there's a view button.
Yeah, I've touched that.
And then you'll see gallery. Is your gallery check marked?
Gallery. Here we are.
All
There,
right.
do you
We're
see
back.
everybody? Okay, so let's go
All
back.
right. I'm going to
Screen.
reshare that screen then and see
Yes.
if we can get that up on the window for everyone too. All right. Can you see the script there too, Vicky?
Yes.
All right. Then I
Okay,
think
I
we are
am
good
ready.
to
Is
go.
everybody ready? All right, I'm
Yes.
ready. Exterior Thrombey Estate, front drive. Marta stumbles out of the house in a daze. Behind her, the entirety of the family floods out after her, shouting reassurances and questions and accusations in a general din of confusion.
I have no idea why he. I just need to think. I'll call you or have him call me or do something. I don't know.
She gets in her car and slams the door, and it's instantly like a hard day's night. The family gathered around, trying to talk through the window and rapping to get her attention. Marta keys the ignition. Chug, chug, chug. Nothing. Oh God. Not now. Chug, chug, chug. It won't turn over. Richard opens the door. She pulls it close again and locks it. This is like a horror movie. Blanc is trying to get the family to back off, but no dice. Marta puts her head in her hands, all of it swirling and echoing and horrifying. She has no idea what to do. Honk! She turns. A honking car pulls up right beside her, and through the family crowd, she sees Ransom in his Porsche. Waving, "Get in!" With no other options, she pushes out of her car and through the family and jumps in with him. As he guns it and careens out of the driveway, he shouts back at the family with a wave.
I think this could be the best thing to happen to all of you. Bye!
And they're gone. The family keeps shouting at each other. Blanc watches the Porsche recede, his expression unreadable. Ding! His phone buzzing. He checks it. His expression darkens. Interior Ransom's Porsche, tearing down the private road away from the house. He's still laughing. She's still shell-shocked. Slowly, his laughter eases to a stop. A moment of silence.
Okay, seriously though, what the hell?
She shakes her head, looks at him. What the hell indeed? Interior Linda's room. Linda stands in her childhood room by the window in the ebbing light. From a shelf, she pulls a stack of pink note cards, identical to the one Harlan showed Richard in his office. But these are covered in writing, sweet little notes, a father to his daughter. She looks up. Walt's in the doorway. She wipes her eyes, indicates the notes.
I was just thinking about Dad's games. This all feels like one. It feels like something he'd write, not do. I keep waiting for a big reveal where it all makes sense. How nice would that be?
Her little brother hugs her, his eyes tired and dark. Interior small study, Joni alone, head in her hands, crying.
You were very much counting on that inheritance, weren't you?
Blanc standing in the doorway.
What did you say?
I don't think anyone in the family would do anything truly dark, unless they were in a place of desperation. Now, I know that Harlan cut you off, money-wise, but that would not make you desperate. You have your business, you have your image, your flam.
Uh-huh.
But you see, I ordered some of your featured product. That's the Snail Jelly Moisturizer. Tried it out. I have delicate skin, you can probably tell, and I've got a hell of a rash. So, I googled 2 words, and what did I find? Flam and brush. Oh, wait, I think I said that wrong. Sorry, it was a little weird. Going back. So I googled 2 words, flam and rush. And what did I find? Beauty product, message boards, pages and pages of complaints, warnings, rushes. So I did a little more digging. Flam has been broke for years. You've kept your lifestyle up and your company afloat with the money you were skimming off from Harlan. And you would have been fine with the inheritance, now that it's all going to come crashing down.
Joni's face has become hard and cold.
What's your goddamn point?
Just a fair warning. When good people get desperate, the knives come out. I hope you haven't, and I pray you won't do anything rash.
He leaves her alone in the dimming evening light. Exterior roadside family restaurant later. The Porsche parked up front. Interior restaurant, corner booth. Tucked into a dark corner, Marta is miserable. Ransom is bemused, but regards her closely. They sit in silence. A waitress sets a sausage plate down.
Could we get an extra bowl, please? You look like you're gonna pass out. Have you eaten all day? Eat.
She joylessly shovels food in her mouth, starving.
This is a nightmare.
Uh-huh. So why?
Why?
Why? Did he leave you everything?
Are you asking if we were screwing?
Hey! I know my granddad. That wasn't him. But this is everything. There must have been a bigger why, and you know it.
Well, Ransom, how about it had more to do with you guys than with me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. In which case, this was a really shitty thing for him to do to you.
Marta is unexpectedly affected by this. The waitress breezes by, sets an empty bowl on the table.
Did he tell you anything?
I wasn't getting a cent.
He wanted you to build something from the ground up
Something
like
from
your
the
parents.
ground up like my parents. Yeah. My mom built her business from the ground up with $1 million loan from granddad. My dad owns none of it, and mom made him sign a prenup. He lives in fear. I know that's what granddad wanted to protect me from by doing this, and I know I shouldn't say this out loud, but when he told me, Jesus Christ, I could have killed him. After I left the party, though, I was driving fast, nowhere, just in the night, and I got this weird clarity that from here on, I was going to have to do for myself. And that felt good. The old bastard. Marta, I know 3 things. 1, I know he didn't commit suicide.
What makes you think that?
I don't think it. I know it. 'Cause I knew my granddad. So you're not gonna bullshit me. Because 2, I know lying makes you puke. 'Cause of that mafia game last 4th of July.
Marta sinks back, suddenly nervous.
And 3, I know that you just ate a full plate of sausage and baked beans.
She looks down at her empty plate. Oh no. He pushes the large empty bowl in front of her.
So, look me in the eye and tell me what really happened to my granddad.
Her lip quivers. She really looks like she might attempt it, but then tears drop from her eyes.
Bastard. Please don't turn me in.
Ransom pulls the bowl away and puts his hand on hers.
Marta, tell me everything.
Exterior Thromby Estate, evening. Dusk settles heavy. Warm light from the windows.
There has to be some options here.
No, I don't know how many times I can repeat the same 2 pieces of information.
Interior living room, evening. Lit by a fire in the fireplace, the whole family pacing around. Alan the lawyer, looking very tired, seated at a table in the center of the room.
If Harlan was of sound mind when he made the changes, and we've all confirmed he was.
Would a sound person do this
The very action speaks
somehow?
to unsoundness. Not legally, no. You not liking what they did does not speak to testamentary capacity. What about undue influence?
Yes, undue influence.
Oh, did you just Google that?
If Marta was manipulating Dad somehow, if we found out that she had
Gotten her hooks into him.
somehow or something.
You need a strong case for that. You've got nothing. She endeared herself to him through hard work and good humor. Won't cut the salami.
Well, I did just Google. Oh, what about the Slayer rule? You know?
All eyes turn to her. Her face is lit by her phone.
I did just Google that.
The Slayer rule obviously does not apply here.
What the hell is the Slayer?
If it's someone convicted, if it is someone that is convicted of killing the person, they can't get their inheritance.
Not even convicted, even if they're held responsible for their death in civil court.
Like OJ.
Like OJ, yes. But Harlan committed suicide.
All eyes turn to Blanc, who this whole time has been sitting in a chair by the fire, lost in thought.
Detective Blank, you said that the investigation is continuing. You made a point of that. Do you suspect foul play?
Mr. Blanc, if you please. There is much that is still unclear, but yes, I suspect foul play.
The eruption you would expect breaks out.
Oh my back. Oh.
Meaning Marta?
I've eliminated no suspects.
Okay, you're full of shit. I don't trust this guy with his land, sir. And Alan, God bless you. You're useless.
Thank you. Oh,
Alan takes that as an excuse to leave.
There's one question to this. He can renounce the inheritance.
She knows it's what she should do. It's the right thing to do.
we've got to make her do the right thing.
Meg rounds on her mom, speaks quietly.
Mom, if Granddad wanted Marta to have everything, that's what he wanted.
No, it was not him. He loved us. He wanted us taken care of. He wanted you to have an education, Meg. You think I can pay for your school?
This leaves Meg shaken. Interior restaurant night. Beer bottles are now stacked up in front of Ransom. Marta has just told Ransom everything. He stares into space and makes the slightest hint of a laugh, which I'll write as.
I know, just saying it sounds insane, but it's all true. I think Blanc's been on to me from the start. I don't care if I go to jail, but my mom, my sister, I can't.
Nothing but silence from Ransom. Maybe he's deep in thought. A strange glint in his eye.
What are you looking like that? Why are you looking like that? Ransom?
I always thought I was the only one who could beat Granddad at Go. I always thought that meant something.
I knew you did.
At the party that night, my last conversation with him, our last fight, that's what he told me about you. That you beat him nearly every time, more than me. And I thought, what a strange thing to tell me, but I think I get it now. I think it did mean something. I'm not gonna tell the family shit. You're not going to jail. That detective is not going to catch you, and you're not giving up the family fortune. Think about what Granddad did to see this through. This was what he wanted, not just for you, but for his family and for him. And yes, for you. You've come this far. Let me help you go all the way.
Marta looks at him hard.
This isn't you. You could turn me in right now and get your cut of the inheritance. Why?
Because fuck my family. They don't deserve any of this. I can help you, and we can fool them all and get away with it. And then you'll give me my cut of the inheritance. The perfect ending. We all win. You, me, and Harlan. Deal?
Silence, broken by Marta's phone ringing. On the phone, ID, Meg T. Marta takes a breath, looks at Ransom, and picks it up.
Meg?
Marta, oh, that was not.
I know.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you?
I'm fine. I mean, everyone's nuts. They're all going. I don't know. They've lost it. No one know I'm calling you. I wanted to. I don't know what I wanted. I wanted to say sorry for now, everyone,
No.
for how everyone was.
And no.
And I guess I wanted to ask, what are you going to do?
What do you mean?
Well, with the wheel, what are you going to do?
Marta looks at Ransom. What indeed?
What do you think I should do?
You should do what you think is right. I think you should give it back to us. Granddad always look care of us. We're his family. I know he was like family to you, but we're his actual family. Martha, you know this isn't fair. We've always been good to you, and we're going to take care of you. Everyone loves you, and you're like family, and will take care of you. But you have to make things right. You know what's the right.
Marta, keeping eye contact with Ransom, then her voice quavering. Meg drops what is for her the big bomb.
Martha's mom's, whoa, she say, I'll have to drop out of school.
No, I won't let that happen. Whatever money you need, Meg, I'll help you. I don't want you to worry.
Interior drawing room night. Meg on the phone. Her face horrified, mortified, barely comprehending what she's just heard.
I'll take care of you, I promise.
Thanks.
And once I get the,
Meg hangs up, lets the phone drop from her ear. Tears in her eyes. She turns, her whole family gathered behind her, silent and expectant. Interior restaurant night. Marta realizes the connection's dead, holds the phone in her hand like something delicate she just broke.
Okay then. Did the detective find anything suspicious at the house?
mud? Tracks upstairs where I broke through the window.
Ransom winces.
Identifiable prints.
No.
Good. Okay. Good. Hey, you've just gotta ride the next few days out until the investigation putters out. 'Cause it will. 'Cause no matter how sharp this Blanc guy is, he's got nothing. Relax!
Interior Marty's bedroom, early morning. She wakes to a sharp rapping at her door. Her sister Alice pokes her head in, flustered.
Marta, get up! What the hell is happening? There's a guy here and a bunch of stuff. Everything's going crazy. Are we rich?
Marta lifts her head from her hands.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but you better get up.
Marta looks at her phone. 28 missed calls. Interior Cabrera living room. Marta stumbles in, Alice in front of the TV, Mom pacing.
Oh my God, Marta, what is all of this? What did you do?
The TV is turned to the local news. An anchor stands outside their apartment building.
We don't know how much about Marta Cabrera of the exact relationship she had to Harlan Trombi, beyond being his home nurse, and the Trombi family has yet to release a statement.
Is that here?
Oh, yeah, it is. Wait, so is that true? Are we rich?
Marta looks out the blinds. Several local reporters down in the streets with their vans and cameras.
Oh my God.
Interior Donna's car morning. Donna, Walt's wife, listens to the same coverage on the radio as she pulls up to their suburban home. Exterior Walt's driveway, morning. Donna gets out with the groceries, approaches the front door, stops, yelps, drops the groceries. There's a shady-looking man in a dark overcoat waiting near the door. He turns to her.
No, 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 no.
She runs back toward her car, tries to get the door, but it's locked, and she's dropped her keys with her groceries.
No, Walt said he'll have the money. We'll figure it out. No!
The man takes a step toward her. Donna turns and runs straight into the arms of Blanc.
Whoa, whoa, Mrs. Thornbay, are you all right?
Trooper Wagner exits his prowler back behind Blanc. Donna turns to look. The shady man is gone.
Oh, God.
She collapses in nervous sobs. Blanc nods to Wagner. Interior Walt's kitchen minutes later. Blanc sets tea down in front of the still shaken Donna. Wagner stands by.
We've got local officers on alert for the man, if he's still around.
You know who he was, what he wanted.
No, I have no idea.
Well, it's lucky I came by, Mrs. Thornbay. But I'm here to press you a bit on something uncomfortable. See, I checked the hospital logs for Walt's bicycle accident. You admitted him 9 days ago, at 3 in the morning. Not prime bicycling time, so I dug a bit more. Now, it's possible that he was shot in the leg while on a bicycle, but at the very least, he buried the lead.
Blanc slides a medical record with x-ray printout of a bullet wound to a thigh bone.
It started small. Side investments. But he got deeper in and losing money so fast.
And he started drawing from the publishing company. How much? A lot? Donna, I know Walt is in big trouble. But if he's done something worse to try to fix it, or is going to do something worse.
Donna looks up at Blanc, scared.
Where is Walt now?
Interior Cabrera living room.
Lawyers were here, very big lawyers, and it looked like some other guys. I don't know. They left all this for you and the business cards. So many business cards. And there was a pile of other stuff when I get home.
Mom shovels some official-looking legal letter and courier envelopes into Marta's arms.
I don't like this.
A mí tampoco me gusta, mamá. Mi estoy resemblando por la parte de atrás. Volver más tarde. No hablas con nadie.
Interior apartment building hallway. Dim and dingy. Marta comes out of their apartment door and then, startled, at the end of the hall lurking, Walt.
Hey.
Walt's eyes are rimmed red. His heavy cane taps.
Hey.
They're not sure what to do, so they awkwardly hug. Marta still has the envelopes in her hands.
How you doing?
Well, Walt, I want you to know I didn't know about any of this. This is
I know you didn't. Oh, we all went kind of crazy yesterday.
understandable.
Oh, you're still very important to all of us. I want you to know that.
I haven't even looked at all this yet. This legal stuff. Is this from you guys? Is there anything I should know about?
Marta flips through the envelopes, squinting.
It isn't from us. maybe just local lawyers and accountants who saw the news and want to jump on it, I'd be careful of it all. But no, I mean, we're still hoping that that the family won't have to bring lawyers into this.
One envelope sticks out. A plain, blank, letter-size envelope, no postage, no return address.
Good.
Marta, is it your intention to renounce the inheritance?
No. This is what Harlan wanted.
Well, the truth is Harlan has put you in a very hard position here. It was unfair of him.
Marta's phone buzzes. Caller ID, maybe B. Blanc. She ignores it.
You didn't ask for this. We're as family. We see you as a victim in all this, and we want to protect you.
Walt's hand on his cane, gripping tight.
You see what this kicks up with the press and the scrutiny, and we know with your mother.
With my mother?
Marta's spine straightens.
What? What is next? Oh.
This isn't about you. Excuse me, this isn't about who. You're missing the point. We're not attacking you with this. Marta, if your mom came here illegally, criminally, if you come into this inheritance with the scrutiny that entails, I'd be afraid that could come to light. That's what we're all trying to avoid here. We can protect you from that happening, or if it happens.
You're saying even if it came to light, with the family's resources, you could help me fix it?
Yes. The right lawyers, none of those local guys, but New York lawyers, or DC lawyers. Enough resources put together towards it, yes, but there's no need it should ever even come up. But yes.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Because Harlan gave me all your resources. That means with my resources, I'll be able to fix it. So I guess I'm going to find the right lawyers.
Marta.
He shuffles toward her. For the first time, she feels a hint of physical threat and backs up quick into her apartment.
You better be sure you want to.
She slams the door. Interior Kibera kitchen, and leans against it, breathing hard. But angry and focused, she dumps the legal envelopes in the trash, but keeps the mysterious envelope. Opens it and pulls out half a sheet of paper, roughly torn. A photocopy of the header of some sort of medical document, Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, and under that, a photocopy of a tag with her name on it, and handwritten in block letters at the top, I know what you did. Marta's phone buzzes and she jumps. Caller ID, maybe B. Blanc. She hesitates, then sends it to voicemail. Looks at the mysterious letter in her hands. Exterior Thrombey Estate front drive day. Wagner's Prowler pulls up. Blanc gets out of the passenger side, Wagner out of the driver's seat, and a third uniformed police officer gets out of the back. He was the shady man. He carries the folded overcoat he was wearing in front of Donna's house. Blanc nods to the Wagner and to the officer.
Gentlemen, thank you. I promise not to word to Elliot. Miss Cabrera, it's Benoit Blanc. I had the police drop your car back at your home address. Marta, I have a strange premonition. Be careful. And call me back at your soonest convenience.
Interior Great Nana's room. Dim. By the open window stands Great Nana. Blanc enters, she turns, they look into each other's eyes.
Mr. Romney, I've always found it
A long pause as he thinks of exactly the right word.
sad that youth assumes age to be a muffling agent, like cotton gauze. A lesson of desire, curiosity, and all the little glass bubbles of youth. Grief. Why is it grief at the providence of youth? Maybe it's comforting, the thought that when we'll most encounter it, we'll have gained some immunity. Maybe by protecting that unto our elders we think we can manifest it for ourselves. I don't know. But I imagine that age deepens all feelings, including grief. This was a long walk to offering condolences again for the loss of your son, and asking you if it isn't presumptuous of me to not think too harshly of your family, if I am, as I suspect, the first to console you. They're young, aren't they?
Blanc sits.
One thing I do assume is of age is weariness, and perhaps that's just another version of the cotton gauze protection. But even with the years I have, damned if I don't get more tired every day. Tired of what I do, following arcs like lobbied rocks. The inevitability of the truth. Lord, how grand. Sounds like a rosy-eyed optimism, maybe. I do believe it. But the complexity and the grey lies not in the truth, but what you do with that truth once you have it.
Great Nana's eyes move slightly.
I think you have something you want to tell me. Yes, I think you're very perceptive and very capable of telling me what you saw the night of your son's party. But I'll happily wait. I'm in no rush. I find it quite pleasant sitting here with you.
He reclines, not particularly looking at her. She looks back at him. Every now and then a breeze stirs the window shears.
Interior Ransom's bedroom morning. Too nice. Ransom wakes to his phone ringing.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. I'm outside.
Outside where?
A rapping on the window from outside the room. Exterior Ransom's house, a nice little single residence home. Marta's car parked next to Ransom's Porsche out front. Marta peering in the window, breathless, when Ransom opens the front door in a robe.
Sorry.
Interior Ransom's living room. Ransom studies a mysterious letter. Marta pushes aside a stack of New Yorkers and sits on the couch.
Well, I don't know what this is from.
Indicating the tag photocopy with her name.
It's my medical bag tag. They have my medical bag for some reason.
Okay, but this is the header of a blood analysis from the local crime lab on Harlan. Marta, it would show the morphine overdose.
Shit! Why would they test his blood?
Standard police procedure, any unnatural death.
So I'm screwed! How did Harlan miss this?
He never remembered this kind of procedural shit.
How do you know all this stuff?
I was his research assistant. For a summer. To be fair, I sucked at it too.
Shit. So wait, if the police know this, why am I not in jail?
The crime lab must not have sent it to them yet, but this was dated yesterday morning. The clock is ticking. This wasn't from the police. Why would somebody send you this?
Blackmail.
No, it makes no sense. Blackmail only works if this is the only copy. But the report, the date, the blood samples, it's all at the crime lab down the street. The bag is open. The cat's coming out. What was the point of sending you this?
Interior hallway. A uniformed cop runs down the hallway in Thromby's house and bursts into the room where Blanc sits with Grandnana.
Mr. Blanc, a call from Lieutenant Elliott. You need to get down to the medical examiner's office right now.
Blanc stands, smelling something big, nods a goodbye to still silent Grandnana, Great Nana, and rushes out with the cop. A moment after he's left, Great Nana slowly raises a finger as if to say, Wait! A long beat. Then Blanc runs back into the room and goes to her, puts his ear to her mouth. She whispers something to him. He takes the info with gravity, then looks up at her.
Thank you, dear one.
He kisses her gently on the forehead, then dashes out. Exterior, Norfolk roads. Siren blazing, the cop car speeds into town. Exterior, medical examiner's office. The cop car pulls past an identifying sign with the parking lot of a one-story stand-alone building, joining several other cop cars and fire trucks. Journalists kept at bay. The building is a charred brick husk. Black smoke, debris. It's been gutted with an explosion and a blazing fire. Blanc steps out of the cop car and finds Lieutenant Elliot.
So, what's the cheese?
5 a.m. A break-in alarm was triggered. Before we could even respond, neighbors reported the flames. It went up quick. The whole place is gutted. Blood stores, records, all gone. No employees around, thank God.
Any surveillance cams?
Elliot gestures wearily to the charred remains of a security camera on the smoking shell of an awning.
And speaking of, the security tape from the Thromby residence was scrambled somehow.
Blanc, unsurprised, he motions back to the building.
What was still pending from the autopsy?
The report on the blood work.
Blood work?
Blanc chews on this. Across the street, Marta and Ransom pull up in her car. Interior, Marta's car.
Holy shit. Was this connected?
Ransom looks at her. Yeah, it's likely. They both instinctively duck down in case the cops look over.
Who would blow up a whole real official building just to blackmail me?
Someone who knows how much money you're about to inherit. Do you know how much money you're about to inherit?
No. Oh God, don't tell me.
Have you checked your emails this morning?
Marta looks stunned. She stabs at her phone. Quick swipes.
Nothing.
Junk folder?
Yeah.
She shows him an email from 092832@shushmail.com. No subject line, simple text. 1209 Columbus Road, 10 a.m. Marta looks at Ransom, then at the clock on her dashboard. 9:32, then at the charred building. Exterior, medical examiner's office. Blanc looks around, deep in thought. He spots Marta's car. Interior, Marta's car. Marta peeking up through the window. Blanc sees her. She sees him. Ducks back down. Shit.
Marta, this means that the tox report, the only thing that could prove your guilt, exists as a paper copy in the possession of this blackmailer, who will be at this address in half an hour.
Blanc begins to walk straight towards Marta, quickly and with purpose. Shouts something. Lieutenant Elliot follows.
Marta! Did you hear me?
Marta peeks again. Blanc coming at them full speed. He paces from the car, closing in fast.
Yes. Yeah.
She sits up, throws the car in gear and floors it. Exterior medical examiner's office. Her subcompact peels out and buzzes off down the road. Blanc, crestfallen, runs back towards the cop cars in the parking lot, shouting at Elliot, who flags a cop. Interior Marta's car, the whine of the engine. Ransom puts on his seatbelt. In the rear view, siren lights as cop cars pour out of the parking lot in pursuit.
You regret helping me yet?
I regret not taking the Porsche.
Her phone buzzes. Blanc calling. Ignore. Exterior Norfolk roads. Marta buzzing down the road. Cop cars a quarter mile behind. Interior cop car, Blanc in back, Elliot in front, Trooper Wagner driving.
Vehicles in pursuit on Washington Street. No force. Repeat that. Possible murder suspect.
There's speedometer creeping up on 85.
Oh my God.
Interior, Marta's car. Marta's speedometer creeping up on 55.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm literally
Are
flooring
you flooring it?
Her phone rings. Blanc again. She looks over. Cop cars are right alongside them. Blanc holds his phone up, looks at her quizzically, points to the phone.
This is going well.
This is stupid. This is stupid. I am pulling over.
If you miss your shot at getting that tox report, it's all over.
She hits the brakes. Exterior Norfolk roads. Marta's car peels to a stop, and the two cop cars on either side blaze by, hitting their brakes. She pulls off into a side street and into a narrower city street, down narrow alleys, using her small car to nimbly dart through small spaces. The cops can't follow, and she loses them. She pulls to a stop in a secluded little backlot. Interior, Marta's car. Marta, breathing hard. Ransom is in shock.
Okay. I'm all just pure adrenaline now. It's like I swallowed bees. What's what's it called? Address.
1209 Columbus
Okay,
Road.
I mean, whatever they want, I'm just gonna say yes, right? And just get back to that, get that report back. Yeah,
And destroy it.
Ransom. Ransom. Thank you. I couldn't do this without you.
He smiles slightly. A quick moment of silence between them, then rap, rap, rap on Ransom's car window. Blanc, standing right outside. Marta looks up in her rear view. The cop car is pulled up silently behind them. Another pulls up in front. Exterior parking lot. Ransom and Marta step out of the car, hands raised for some reason.
That was the dumbest car chase of all time. Put your hands down.
I spoke to one little zombie. Great Nana. The night of the party, she saw someone climb the trellis to the 3rd floor.
Should I? I should have a lawyer?
Mr. Drysdale, come with us, please.
Elliot leads Ransom off by the elbow. Ransom throws a look back at Marta. He has no idea what's going on.
What's going on?
It was Ransom. Ransom came back, she said. I don't know what he came back to do, but we'll find out.
Marta looks at Ransom. Oh no. Senile great Nana thought she was, oh, I can't see. This is a mistake. Senile great Nana thought she was him. Oh, this is a mistake. But she glances at her watch. 9:51.
Did he tell you to drive when he saw me coming?
Ransom's being led to the police car. Marta decides.
Yes.
Marta gets back into her car. She pretends to take a sip of an empty soda cup, but actually spits up a little into it.
Long.
I'll drive with Marta.
To Marta's horror, Blanc opens her passenger door.
Well, let's go to the police station. I want to have a full rundown of everything he said to you. And I can catch you up on where we're at.
Exterior Norfolk roads. Cop cars coast through town. Marta's bringing up the rear. Interior, Marta's car. Marta glances at the dashboard clock. 9:55. Blanc, casual.
Strange case from the start. A broken arc, a case with a hole in the middle, a donut. I'm just talking through my process here. Let me know if this is boring.
Marta's arms are locked. Her eyes steal a glance at the clock. 9:58.
I feel a noose tightening. The family are truly desperate. Walt owes Badman money. His life depends on the inheritance. Jenny's entire business and carefully cultivated image will crumble without it. And Richard, I sense there's more at stake for Richard than his marriage.
Richard signed a prenup with Linda. Ransom told me he'd get nothing if she divorced him, so.
Of course. So he may be the most dangerous of all. Desperate motives. The mystery of who hired me, the impossibility of a crime, and yet...
Up ahead, a street sign, Columbus Road. Marta tenses.
A donut! One central piece, and if it reveals itself, the fog would lift. The arc would resolve. The slinky become unlocked.
I need to pick something up from a friend's. A check for, I think... Can I stop and pick something up?
Sure.
Exterior, no folk roads.
Sorry.
Marta's car makes a sharp turn, leaving the cop caravan. Exterior, 1209 Columbus Road. A row of storefronts. 1209 is vacant. Marta's car pulls a few stores past it. She gets out of the car.
I'll just be a few minutes.
Marta runs into a bustling hair salon. Exterior, back alley. Marta ducks out of the back door of the salon, goes 2 doors down to 1209, and slips into the back door. Interior, 1209 Columbus Road. Dark, empty retail space, lit only by the painted-over front windows. Marta edges her way in, her eyes still adjusting from the sun.
Hello? Ooh.
Her foot hits something on the dirty concrete floor. Her medical bag. She kneels, picks it up gently. Next to where it was lying, she finds something else curious, the burned remnants of a piece of paper. Only a charred corner remains. She turns her attention back to the room, creeps forward.
Hello?
Ahead, a silhouette, a person, seated in a chair in the center of the room, silent, facing her.
I don't have much time. Whatever you want, we can figure it out. But we figure it out right here, right now. And I leave with the report, that report.
A beat of silence. Nothing. Something's not right here.
Hello?
Marta takes a step closer, lifts up her phone and turns on its flashlight, illuminating the ghostly face of Fran, the housekeeper. Marta barely breathing.
Fran?
A spider crawls across Fran's face. Marta stifles a scream and leaps back, sucking in air. A moment of stillness. Her phone buzzes, blank calling. Marta ignores the call, frozen. Her eyes go to a white leather-sized envelope in Fran's hand, resting on her lap. Marta swallows, leans in carefully and quietly for some reason, and slips the envelope from the lifeless fingers. Unsealed. She opens it. It is empty. Before this can even sink in, a rattling, grating draw of breath from Fran. Marta starts, oh my God, and goes to her, checking a pulse, checking her eyes, lays her on her back. Fran sucks in thin breath, her eyes finding Marta in the glare of the dropped phone flashlight.
Fran, can you hear me? Fran, give me a sign if you can hear me.
You.
Me? Fran, it's Marta. You called me here. You sent me the email. I'm here. I'm going to call you an ambulance and you're going to be okay. But can you please tell me what happened? Did you take something? What happened to you?
Weak, Fran grabs Marta's wrist and Marta focuses on her.
Copy.
A copy. A copy of this? Where?
Stashed.
Stashed where? Where is it, Fran?
These words are barely given breath.
You did this. Won't get away with this.
Her eyes seize. Her breath gets ragged. Marta is paralyzed with shock and fear. Fran is dying. Marta looks at the medical bag in her hand, then at Fran, struggling with her final breaths, eyes wide with fear. She takes a step back from the dying Fran, fingers tucked around the medical bag, letting her die. But then a decision. No. Marta dials 911 on speaker, drops to her knees, and starts administering mouth to mouth.
911, what is your emergency?
Exterior 1209 Columbus Road. Blanc sitting in the car singing softly to himself.
Sometimes I stand in the middle of the room, not going left, not going right.
He looks at the hair salon. What's taking so long? And then sirens as an ambulance pulls up 2 doors down, and EMTs run into the abandoned storefront.
Oh no.
Hard cut to interior hospital waiting room later. Marta and Blanc sitting silently in the fluorescent lit waiting room. Marta with her face in her hands. Blanc is on his phone, mostly listening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Huh. And that was it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, my friend. Thank you for the update. No, I'm here with her. No need for that. I'll bring her in once we get word that the housekeeper is stable. It's still touch and go. Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. All right.
He hangs up. Marta looks at him.
Over. People are getting hurt. I've got to stop this. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Well, young Ransom just told Lieutenant Elliot everything. Who told me everything?
Good. Wait, God, I hope he didn't cover for me, did he? Tell the real truth about me switching the
Yes.
into the disguise and all the blackmail with it.
Yes.
I just wish you'd caught me before Fran got hurt. Why did Fran take my morphine? She obviously had it swiped from my bag from the house, but she didn't seem like a user to me. Unless that's why she needed money. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I should tell the Thrombies myself. I feel like I owe that to them.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I need to do it. I won't do any of this if I can't do that. I really need to. I gave the doctors my number. They'll call if anything changes with Fran.
We'll round up the Thrombies at the house, along with the police report.
For the arrest after.
You could tell me your whole story on the drive over. From your perspective, I want more. Oh, I want no more surprises.
Marta stands, a dead man walking, resigned.
Exterior, Norfolk Roads. Marta's car drives through the scenic countryside inside. We see but don't hear her telling a long story to Blanc, who looks at the passing countryside round it. Exterior, Tromby State Front Drive. Afternoon. All the family cars there, along with the 2 police cruisers. Marta's pulls up. Interior, Marta's car.
I said it was stashed, the copy, and she told me, you did this. You won't get away with it. And then I called the ambulance, and that's it.
She turns the engine off, looks up at the house, breaths.
All right. Are you ready?
Interior, foyer. Marta and Blanc enter. This really pulls like a walk towards the gallows. Richard, Wall, and Meg are there. Meg avoids eye contact with Marta. Ah, okay. Has she come to her sense?
She's standing right there, Marta.
Is the rest of the family here?
In the living room.
I think maybe if we could.
Blank beckons and Richard and Walt stall out. On her way out, Meg hugs Martha, whooping. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I told them about your mom. I was angry and scared. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Meg. I understand. Believe me, it's all right.
Meg sniffs, dries her eyes. God, I wish Fran had come in today. I could use some of her stash. They hug one more time. Then, when Meg walks up towards the living room, Martha realizes something.
Oh my God. I know where the tox report is.
Interior drawing room. Maria Jimenez, the clock drawer open with a letter opener. She pulls a folded piece of paper from inside, blows loose pat leaves of it. She hands it to Blanc.
She practically told me where it was. What a terrible blackmailer. Anyway, this'll tie everything up. I just handed it to you. God, you're not much of a detective, are you?
To be fair, you're a pretty lousy murderer. Perhaps we deserve each other.
Interior living. The family gathered impatient. Lieutenant Elliot and Trooper Wagner are there too, with another uniformed officer. Random sits in the corner, his face passive. Martha gulps. Blanc is a few steps behind her. As she speaks, he unfolds and reads the tax report.
You guys have always been good to me. And what I'm about to say isn't going to be easy, and you're going to be upset. But especially after everything you've gone through the past few days, I thought you deserved to hear it from me.
Walt smiles at her. You're doing the right thing. Martha takes a deep breath. Blanc has finished reading the report. He reports it carefully.
Excuse me. You have not been good to her. You all have treated her like shit to steal back a fortune that you lost, and she deserves. You're a pack of bloody vultures at the feast. But you're not getting bailed out. Not this time. Miss Cabrera has decided definitively not to renounce the inheritance.
What?
What?
Furthermore, it will be my professional recommendation to the local authorities that the manner of the death in the case of Harlan Thornbay is ruled a suicide, and the case is closed.
What?
No, Blanc,
Thank you all for coming. Goodbye.
He firmly guides Martha out by the elbow, a vote of silence. Is anybody else confused? As the family breaks out in the hubbub, Linda notices her dad's old baseball on the side table where Blanc left it. What's that doing here? She picks it up. Interior library. Blanc stirs Martha into the library as sounds of hubbub and shouting come from the other room.
What the hell? I wanted to come clean. This is over. And
almost.
Elliot bursts in, motions to the living, then Martha, then Blanc.
What? With what?
I'm sorry. Could you, Officer Wagner?
Wagner enters.
Please keep the family out of this room and get them out of the house if you can. But stand by with your additional officer.
Got the family out?
Yes, but not all of them.
Blank whispers something to Wagner, who nods and exits.
Drama.
Indulge me.
Blanc, I just want the truth to come out.
Oh, the truth! Yes, the truth. You have brought the truth to light, my Watson, just as I suspected you would. Have a seat, please.
Martha sits. Elliot remains standing.
I told Ransom told you. I'm telling you now. It is an immovable fact that
Yes,
I killed Harlan.
yes, you did. Yes, he did. Yes, you are, but, but, I spoke in the car about a hole at the center of this donut. And yes, what you and Harlan did that fateful night seems at first glance to fill that hole perfectly. A donut hole in a donut hole. But we must look a little closer. And when we do, we see that the donut hole has a hole in its center. It is not a donut hole at all, but a smaller donut with its own hole. And our donut is not whole at all.
Blanc, I can tell you're enjoying this, but
Why? Was I hired? The answer to your question, why are we here, is a question itself. It is time to answer it. Why would someone hire me?
someone fishing for any crime that could help reverse the will.
I was hired before the sealed will was read. Yes, the person must have known the contents of the will. But one step further. The same person must have known a crime was committed. And further, if the intent was to reverse Marta's inheritance, they must have known that Marta was responsible. An intriguing combination of factors. Someone who knew that Marta did wanted to expose it, but could not reveal how they knew.
Fran, she was blackmailing me. She knew what I did.
But Fran wanted money. Ergo, she did not want the crime exposed.
Did someone in the family see Marta doing something suspicious?
They would have had no reason to not speak up. No, I don't think so now. The answer is not so simple.
Blank sits, suddenly worried.
Now, with the situation solution in my field of view, the arc of this case is a tragedy of errors. And Marta, this will not be easy to hear, but there's at least one truly guilty party behind it all. Guilty in the true sense of acting with malice and committing a heinous crime with selfish intent. Trooper Wagner.
Blank, Blank squints at her.
No.
A moment later, Wagner leads Ransom in. Ransom looks at Martha softly, sadly.
Marta, I'm sorry. I told them everything. I figured it was all up. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Ransom. I'm glad you did.
Oh, not exactly everything, though.
Is this about what Great Nana told you? She saw me that night. She mistook me for Ransom.
We'll get to that part. But first, Mr. Hugh Ransom Drysdale, you might tell us why you hired me.
Why I hired you?
You're right. Let's back up to the night of the party. Your argument with Harlan. What were the overheard words by the Nazi child masturbating in the room? My will, and I'm warning you, you and Harlan were drama mamas. You shared a love of twisting the knife into one another. I don't believe he would have slipped it in halfway. No, I submit that Harlan told you everything.
Interior, small study, night of party. Ransom and Harlan face each other.
You can't be serious.
Not one red dime or word of my work to a single one of them, you included.
Interior library.
Marta, remind me what Ransom said his conversation with Harlan ended with.
Harlan told him that I could beat him in Go.
And I asked myself, Marta, why would the topic of the will have steered around to Marta? There's only one obvious explanation.
Interior, small study, night of party.
You are not this crazy. You would not just throw your fortune away.
No. I'm giving it to Marta. All of it.
Ha! To your Brazilian nurse? Are you goddamn insane?
I'm sane for the first time in my life, and I've done it.
I'm going to stop
I've
this, Harlan.
made the change to my will. It's done.
I'm warning you!
Push into a vent in the wall. Interior, library.
That is some heavy-duty conjecture.
Granted. But it's the only way what comes next makes sense. So you storm out, you drive off into the night. You tell Marta later of what was it? Feeling an overwhelming sense of
30. That he has to make do for himself from here on out.
Exactly.
Exterior Norfolk Road's night of party. Ransom's Porsche skids to a stop on the side of the empty road, sits idling.
Marta, the will, Harlan. You won't get away with this. Do for yourself, and a plan forms. Very simple, easy plan.
A beat, then the Porsche roars into a skidding U-turn and drives back the way it came. Exterior private road night of party. Ransom's Porsche kills its lights and drives slowly down the private road, hooking a left at the carved elephant that marks the utility road.
You return to the house, careful to avoid the gate's security camera range.
Exterior woods night of party. The Porsche parked, Ransom hacks his way through the woods.
And then on foot up towards the house.
Exterior Thromby Estate side yard, night of party. The party is still going on and inside. Ransom slips through the side gate, up towards the house, and up the trellis.
You sneak in, off the trellis, so as not to be seen by the rest of the family who are still having their party downstairs.
Interior third floor landing, night of party. The painting wall swings aside and Ransom climbs through, leaving mud traces on the sill and the carpet. He heads straight down the narrow hall and into Harlan's bedroom, the party den from downstairs.
What you need to do will take moments, but it is essential. You are alone and undetected.
Ransom disappears into the darkened doorway.
You know the medications Harlan took. You knew what Marta would be injecting him with that night. And you knew if Marta was responsible for his death, even unintentionally, the Slayer rule would nullify the changed will and you would get your share back.
Interior Harlan's bedroom, dark and still. Marta's medical bag open. Ransom has unwrapped 2 syringes and has the 2 vials out, the Teradol and the morphine, the good stuff. Using the syringes, he extracts the liquid from both vials and then injects the liquids back into the opposite vials. He switches the medications.
You use the syringes in the kit to switch the liquids in the 2 medication vials. Then, as a final precaution, you take the naloxone, the life-saving antidote.
Replacing the vials, he takes an injection pen, closes the bag, and leaves. Interior library, Marta is stunned. She can't even process this.
No, that's impossible.
It is the truth. Hand me that vial of morphine. I'll show you.
Blanc has placed 2 identical vials on the table behind Marta. Her mind is still spinning. She glances at them, takes one, and absently hands it to him.
If he did that, if the meds were switched, then when I got them mixed up. Oh my God. I accidentally switched them back, but then I gave Harlan.
The correct dose. The correct doses. Yes, but not accidentally. I taped over the labels of these two vials.
Blanc shows white tape over the one she just handed him. Picks up the other vial, shows the same.
The vials themselves are identical. How did you know that this was the morphine?
I just knew.
You knew because there is the slightest, almost imperceptible difference of tincture and viscosity between the liquids. You knew that because you had done it 100 times. You gave him the correct medication because you are a good nurse.
Then Harlan was.
I'm sorry, Marta, but yes, Harlan was perfectly fine.
He unfolds the tox report and hands it to her.
His blood was normal. The cause of death was truly, solely suicide. And you are guilty of nothing but some damage to the trellis and a few amateur theatrics. In fact, if he had listened to you, he would be alive today.
Marta is as white as a ghost. She shudders, buckles over.
Oh.
A twisted web, and we are not finished untangling it. Not yet. Marta, when Grandnana spotted you climbing down the trellis, she said,
Exterior, Thromby Estate, side yard, night of party. Marta facing Grand Nana, Great Nana, who says, Ransom, are you back again already?
Are you back again already? Because earlier that night.
Cut to the exact same scene, but Ransom hops down off the trellis and is startled by Great Nanan staring at him. Ransom, you're back. He puts his finger to his lips, shh, and blows a kiss as he walks off into the night. Interior library, Marta with her fingers on her temples, still unbelieving.
Marta, come on. This is stupid with 2 O's, and you don't have a shred of evidence. You're just spinning a fairy tale.
Not a shred, no. Just like we have no real proof of Marta's mixing up the vials, so it is your word against.
You have her
Against her.
confession.
The sharpness of this makes Marta look at Ransom for the first time.
Ah, right. We do have that. If you'll indulge me, I'd like to spin a little further.
Exterior, Thromby Estate, side yard, night of party, flashback, moonlit, silent.
Much later that night, you would have to come back to the house to break back in and retrieve the incriminated tempered vials.
A dark figure, Ransom, approaches the side gate. But then he opens it. When he opens it, the 2 dogs come bounding across the lawn, barking loudly.
However, this time the dogs are outside. They barked, waking Meg.
A light goes on upstairs. The dogs keep barking, pause on the gate. Ransom backs off.
No matter. You'll get the vials tomorrow.
Interior library.
Oh, I can only imagine when you woke up the next morning and got the news. Not a medical error and guilty nurse, but a slit throat and suicide? But I love imagining it. Confusion, terror. What did you feel? What did you think? Well, there's only one thing you could have thought. That you underestimated Miss Cabrera, and that she covered up her assumed crime by faking Harlan's suicide. Yes?
Interior, Ransom's apartment living room, day. A nervous Ransom tears a clipping from the local newspaper about Harlan's death, stuffs it in an envelope with a huge fold of cash, and addresses it to Blanc. The New Yorker profile open on the couch.
So the circumstances are perfect for the anonymous hiring of me. You know a crime has been committed by Marta. You need her to be caught for it. You cannot reveal how you know.
Interior library.
Enter Benoit Blanc.
Elliot can't help but roll his eyes.
All right, Penny, wrap it up.
The body was discovered early the next morning. The police, the medical examiners, and the family, everyone swarms in. And there's no possible way you can get to Marta's medical bag to remove the vials. You must wait for your moment when the investigation is over and you know the house will be empty. And that is why you missed the funeral.
Interior, third floor landing, afternoon flashback. Ransom bounds up the stairs, climbs under the police tape, blocking Harlan's study, and enters.
There's no one home. No one home to wonder why you're going to Harlan's study. Or so you think. But the funeral was for family only.
Fran comes around the corner, spots Ransom, and is about to say something, but doesn't.
Poor Fran. She witnessed you tampering with Harlan's medication in the medicine bag. She did not know what you were doing, but she knew you were up to no good. And so her mind begins to turn.
Ransom pockets the 2 incriminating vials from the medical bag and replaces the naloxone pen. Then he stands to go. She retreats. Interior, library.
God, that movie she told me about with Danica McKellar, that's what she was talking about.
She loved Harlan. She hates Ransom. So the poor girl decides to test her theory and make this asshole pay. She gets a copy of the toxology report, which, I will be honest, I have no idea how she was even able to.
She had a cousin. She told me she has a cousin who works as a receptionist at the examiner's office.
Well, voila. The numbers mean nothing to her, but if Ransom is guilty, its existence is a threat. She photocopies the header and makes her blackmail note.
So why did she send it to me?
She did not. She sent it to Ransom.
Interior, Ransom's living room, day, flashback. Ransom walks in, sorting mail, finds the blank envelope, reads the blackmail note inside, and slowly grins.
But when Ransom first gets it, what is his reaction? Elation. He still thinks Marta gave Harlan the tampered drugs. A blood tox report will prove Marta's guilt.
Interior, library, day, flashback. The will reading. The family assembled. Ransom sits in the back, a sly smile on his face as the will is read.
He goes to the will reading in high spirits, ready to see the family tear themselves apart, secure in the knowledge that it will be undone when the tox report comes to light. And then,
Interior, restaurant, night, flashback. Beers stacked up. Marta has just confessed. Ransom's face is unreadable.
Marta's confession, and everything turns on its head. Now he realizes that Marta has committed no crime, and the tox report will prove her innocence. The changed will is going to stand. He has lost. Unless.
Interior, library, Blanc rounds on Ransom.
Unless you decide.
Interior, restaurant, night, flashback. Ransom giving Marta his pep talk.
You're not giving up your family's fortune.
Interior, library.
You're not giving up the family fortune.
Interior, restaurant, night, flashback.
You've come this far.
Interior, library.
You've come this far. Just one step further. Just one last act. In for a penny, in for a pound. You decide. You are in.
Clothes on. A lighter ignites a rag stuffed in a tin gas can, and the can being thrown through a window in a brick wall. Interior, medical examiner's office, morgue, flashback. Empty, dark. The flaming can falls in slow motion from the high window, hits the floor, ignites.
Step 1. Destroy all evidence of Marta's innocence.
The flames dance in the reflection of a glass case of refrigerated blood samples.
Step 2.
Interior, Ransom's apartment, living room, night, day. Close on the blackmail note. At the bottom is written 1209 Columbus Road, 8 a.m. A hand tears this bottom part off, then puts the top half in an envelope.
Send Marta the anonymous email with a late morning rendezvous time.
Close on, an email addressed to Marta being typed on a phone. 1209 Columbus Road, 10 a.m. Interior apartment back hallway night flashback. Ransom creeps down the hall, slips the envelope into the letter slot of Marta's door.
And deliver her the blackmail note.
Exterior 1209 Columbus Road, morning flashback. Ransom's Porsche pulls up. He gets out, pulling on gloves.
Step 3. Keep your appointment with Fran.
Interior 1209 Columbus Road, 8 a.m. flashback. Fran, standing in the middle of the room, nervous. She turns as Ransom walks in and strides towards her.
I knew it. I knew you were no good. I knew Harlan wouldn't have just killed himself.
Yes, you were right, Fran.
Ransom sees the medical bag on the floor, kneels and pulls something out of it.
I knew you were guilty. Now you're going to pay for it. Don't come near me. I wanted you.
But he's upon her, hand over her mouth, stifling her scream, and as he pushes the syringe into her neck and pushes the plunger. Minutes later, her inert body in the chair, he fishes through her pockets, finds the envelope, takes the tox report from it, and leaves the empty envelope in her hands. On his way out, lights the tox report on fire, drops burning next to Marta's bag. We stay with it as it burns away.
Now the board has been set. Marta will get the blackmail note. You put the pieces together for her. The tox report, her one chance at getting away with it all. You'll guide her to the rendezvous. You'll make an anonymous call to the police. They will catch her there with the body and the burned evidence. Marta will be arrested for killing Fran and Harlan.
Interior library.
Oh my God. She said,
Interior 1209 Columbus Road flashback. Marta holding Fran on the floor. Her dying words.
she didn't say. Oh. That's not my line.
Interior library in
What did you say?
interior.
Yeah, go.
Exact same moment, but this time we hear.
She didn't say you did this. She said she was talking about me. She said,
You did this.
Interior library.
you, because you made the help call. You, because you're an asshole.
It would have worked if you hadn't brought, if we had brought you in for questioning. So, you could not make your anonymous call. And if Fran had not stashed a safety copy of the tox report.
Interior 1209 Columbus Road flashback. Marta turns away from the dying Fran.
And if Marta had not outplayed you once again.
Marta turns back, calls 911, gives mouth to Fran.
By having a kind heart, by saving Fran's life, though it meant her losing the inheritance and going to jail. She didn't play your game. She saved Fran's life.
Interior library. For the first time, Ransom looks afraid.
Fran's alive?
Marta's phone starts to ring. They all see the caller ID. It's the hospital.
Oh yes, Fran, who will confirm this fairy story or something close to it. And you will be sent to jail.
She answers the call, puts the phone to her ear.
Yes.
A long beat, then her face breaks in relief.
Yes. Thank you, Doctor. That's great news. We'll be there soon.
She hangs up and smiles with radiant joy.
Thank God. She's ready to talk.
Ransom stares at Marta, his face a mask.
Trooper Wagner, if you would keep Mr. Drysdale in custody, well, Lieutenant Elliot, Miss Cabrera, and myself go to the hospital to take Fran's statement.
Ransom stands, steps to Marta, who's frozen, looking in his eyes. His poker face breaks, and he grins.
I want to say this just to you, not to a courtroom of cameras, just to you because you know it's the truth. We allowed you into our home. We allowed you to take care of Granddad, to be part of our family, and now you think you can steal it from us? You think I'm not going to fight for our birthright, our home, our ancestral family home?
Harlan bought this house in the 80s from a Pakistani real estate baron.
Oh, go to hell, you child! You think you got me 'cause Fran's alive? But Fran's alive, so what have you got me for? So I get attempted murder. I stuck the needle in her chest, by the way, but your version is better. I should have done the neck.
Oh.
I get arson for the bombing, maybe a few other charges. With a good lawyer, I'll be out before you know it.
Face to face, Ransom's face hateful, Marta strong and set.
And then you'll see just how much hell I can wreak on your life, you vicious little bitch.
But then Marta's face starts to do things, odd things, convulses. Her jaw clenches, her cheeks bulge, and then the projectile vomits into Ransom's face.
Ugh, what the shit?
He falls back cursing. She drops to her knees, spitting. Wagner, inappropriately excited.
Oh my God. That means she was lying.
Yes. Fran's dead. And you just confessed to her murder.
Ransom takes this in. Then he smirks.
Well, in for a penny.
In one fluid motion, he spins to the ornamental wall of knives, grabs one,
No!
and tackles Marta. Time slows as Blank and Elliot lunge to stop him, but it's too late. Ransom and Marta fall together, his arm arcing down, and as they hit the ground, his arm comes down, plunges the knife up to the hilt in her chest. They lie still, breathing hard, her eyes wide with pain and horror, his cold and wild. But then she blinks, squints, and he cocks his head, realizing something, withdraws the knife from her chest. Its fake blade had retracted into the handle. It's a theatrical prop. He pumps it up and down a few times, the spring making a pathetic toy noise. Ransom smirks
Shit.
and is violently tackled out of frame by Trooper Wagner, leaving Marta lying on her back, Blanc shouting if she's all right. Elliot and Wagner wrestling Ransom into cuffs. It all fades into the background as she holds the knife and stares at the ceiling. Interior, small study. Close on, Harlan's old baseball being set carefully back in place by Linda. She's about to leave, but she notices the pink envelope on the desk, picks it up, takes out the blank note, seems to recognize it, and smiles sadly. Exterior Thromby Estate, front drive later. Linda comes outside and joins the family. Several more police cars and an ambulance. Ransom is loaded into the police car. His family are held at bay by officers, but they react in different ways. Richard yelling at the cops, Walt sobbing, Donna collapsed against him, Jacob on his phone. Joni staring into space, ruined. Meg talking to Lieutenant Elliot, crying. She's just learned about Fran. And Linda watches the circus, strangely disconnected. Going to light a cigarette, with a strange smirk, she uses the flame to warm the blank note from the office, and hidden writing starts to appear. A note from her father. Their secret communication. Just a second. As the letters appear, her face changes. Interior living room. Marta sits, a blanket over her shoulders. An officer who's just taken her statement walks away. Blanc approaches.
Can I ask, at what point did you suspect I had something to do with Harlan's death?
From the moment you first set foot in front of me.
Taps her shoe, the tiny faded spot of blood.
My God.
I want you to remember something very important. You won not by playing the game Harlan's way, but yours.
Through the window, she sees the family outside.
I should help them. Right?
I have my own opinions, but I have a feeling you'll follow your heart.
He gives her a wink and strolls off. Interior foyer, later. Marta shuffles to the front doorway. One last glance at Harlan's portrait, its grin now gentle and content. In exterior front porch balcony, she stands on the threshold, sees Blanc get into the front door of a cruiser, and it drives off. Ransom in the back, and he looks back at her through the window. The family out on the lawn, not sure where to go or what to do. They all turn to see Marta standing very small, but somehow not in the doorway of her house.
That was good.
Yes.
Where am I? Who knows?
Well done, everybody.
Yes. Great job, everyone.
Yay!
We finished. Bravo.
That's fired out of nowhere. Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes.
Pretty good. I didn't tell anyone in the cast, if they hadn't seen it yet, who the murderer was. So I don't know if they knew, but it was fun watching you all read it.
I had fun. I had fun with I had fun figuring, or I got an inkling it was Ransom, but not until like, yeah, it was like at least 20 minutes. I'm like, it's Ransom, isn't it?
It was
You know,
definitely fun.
I did fun doing the actions and description for.
Good.
Yes. Yes, I did fun of that. That's
You know,
the.
it was actually when they were in the diner. That's I was like, he had something to do with it, didn't he?
Yeah,
this he's way too calm about this shit.
I would say like the part two and like the three, I don't know, the other ones, like it's a little bit more like who done it. But yeah, he's kind of like when I watched it, I was like, I think that guy did it.
He's
But
just too calm. He's too calm about it, and he's too willing to help her.
Yeah, I think the fun part about this one is really like kind of the like, yeah, maybe he could be obviously it, but the voiceovers and everything and like the kind of like action of it. It was very like Wes Anderson almost. Like here's how this goes down. And I think that's why this one was really entertaining still. But yeah, it's kind of like, oh, that guy looks like a murderer. he's got a chip on his shoulder, doesn't he? Kind of thing. Yeah.
So Jackie, did you know you were playing a murderer? I didn't tell you, so I wasn't sure you'd seen it before or not.
I've seen it before, yeah. I like this movie a lot. I like
You were
all
the
of
most
Knives
delightful
Out.
killer.
Thank you.
It's so much
I like how it becomes
Yeah,
a buddy.
and I love
with-
that Chris Evans played this role. Like it's fun to be the charming asshole.
Yeah.
I love his
Did you like
relationship too with Marta. It's like there's nothing like anything attraction wise. They're literally kind of confidants in this like kind of problematic way, but it ends up helping Marta in the end. And yeah, it's just interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool that Marta was able to like hold it in at the end after the lie. I was like, "Oh, you see, Marta? Yeah, you'll vomit, but you can hold it."
Yeah, I do love that.
Okay.
Did I actually felt like the English accent worked really well this time though. It still actually worked. So for Blanc.
No, you made it your own. It's interesting. I was wondering if he pronounces it Blanc or Blanc, like the French, because I forget. I don't even remember.
I don't know if it's that South Carolina. I don't know what kind they might have had a little French influence in that accent. You know, it could
I
be.
wonder.
Me too.
Blanc. I wasn't even thinking of that. I was just thinking the English would have pronounced it as Blanc. So
No, no, the English would
no,
pronounce it as Blanc
it
because
would
they
have been
know the
Blanc.
French.
Oh, okay. Then
And they
I'm
wouldn't
an
say the
idiot.
C.
That was my fault. Then that's all on me.
That's why I
That's
was
all right.
like, I wonder if
No,
he
that was
says it
me. That
Blanc
was
or
all on
Blanc.
me. That means I just got to
No,
practice. I just
it's
wasn't even
fine.
thinking.
Your
No,
And the
accent
reason
was
why I was
fun.
thinking that is
Jackie's
because they
literally an
said
English
blank.
coach. It's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
She knows the everything because
It's
she's an
just
English
French is
She
my first
does.
language. That's why I'm
and
like,
French.
it's like when people say bon appetit, because there's a T at the end of that word, and I'm like, in French, we don't say that T. It's bon appetit. Stop.
But yeah.
Stop with the T.
I mean, I'm taking French, so that's I should know better, to be fair.
It's
Well,
all
why are we
good.
picking at each other? This is starting to get picking at each other, and that's something we need
No,
to
no, not at
stop
all. It's
because
totally
it's
fine.
There's
It's
no
not
picking.
gonna
you
land
guys
with
are
people.
doing amazing for cold reads. I mean, we didn't rehearse this stuff. We just jumped into the deep end, and I think we did great. So let's enjoy that.
Yeah, it
We
was
are.
fun.
We are. We're just
We
talking
are. Oh
about
no, it's totally fine. Like
pronunciations.
I'm fine with pronunciation. I'm fine. I don't feel like she's picking on me at all. I actually appreciate her correcting me on this. No, no, totally in the right. I just was like, oh, don't they? Maybe I'm just used to like Picard, the way, or not Picard, Patrick Stewart. It's way of pronouncing everything. It's really funny. It's
Oh,
really terrible.
he's amazing.
Oh, he is. He
I
is. He
love.
is. It's just really funny. No, I'm totally kidding too.
No, and
But
these are
no,
just
I really
choices.
appreciate.
It was
Yeah, these are
it
choices.
was your, Blanc, and it was a delightful Blanc.
At least I said Benoit. Benoit.
I didn't
That's true. That's
like I
true.
know Anna de Armas. I was like, oh well. I started with whenever I just and this might have happened to you too, and you went with it, so I like that. I just was like, oh, I'm already doing an English accent, so we're gonna go with her. Also, like I don't know. There's something about like trying to impersonate a Latino woman that makes me feel
Right.
really uncomfortable as a white person. I don't know why. It's
Oh yeah,
something.
when I was doing her mom, I'm like, oh please don't anyone take
It's
this the
probably because
wrong way.
I played
Yeah.
Mimi in Rent one time and I invited no one because I couldn't get over the only line that just kind of makes it oof for me was the when the Spanish babies cry. I was like, girl, you don't know about that. You're white. But no, seriously. So like I get you. Like I'm here for you. I was like, do I do it? But it was really fun to do that one part in Spanish. I looked it up and I was like, I know I can speak Spanish if I see it. So I like doing that. I don't think there's anything wrong with like any of it. Yeah.
No,
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
I
Experiment.
just couldn't do that. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. You actually did it in Spanish. Like I wish I could do that in Spanish.
I can read it better than I can like remember or speak. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. Thanks. That was fun. You were
Yeah.
great. You were great. The mom. I liked the accent you even chose for the mom for that. It needs
Oh
to be
good. It felt
represented.
really weird.
Yeah.
Oh good. I was trying. So that's all I meant. I was just like, I thought it was funny.
Right.
Benoit really kind of came to life in my head. He's very like, I'm kind of a pompous. He was very much like Sherlock to me. So he was very much like had this kind of Sherlock kind of flavor to him. So I was just like, I just ran with that. Like he wants to be Sherlock, so why not?
He really is a Sherlock. So you just
Mhm.
essentially just did a British accent instead of whatever the hell
Like the
came out of
Benedict
it. It was so
Cumberbatch
fun.
Sherlock.
Kentucky Fried Chicken
Yeah,
accent.
A good job.
That's
Kentucky
what
Fried.
they the
I mean,
movie.
I could. I'll have to do another one sometime where
The
I have
Looney
to.
Tune
That's
accent.
fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have killed that. Yeah. foghorn leghorn.
If I had known, because I have not seen this movie at all, everybody on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I did not, so I just went with whatever came out. So that's.
You did.
What do y'all think about the family dynamic over all of this?
Oh my God, they're all assholes to each other.
Right? Like, it's crazy. It's like I want to see more of the family in this movie almost, right? Like I wanted more of those big dinner
I want to
scenes.
see more of the train wrecks that kept happening between them because you could just tell they
Yeah.
hate each other, and it's like it's only for the money.
And I don't know if this is uncomfortable or weird to say, but like I feel like Netflix had a huge budget for this because the bit parts like Toni Collette being in this at all. Like, and I know I say her last name wrong, I feel like I do. Anywho, she is so cool. And like there's just certain people, but they like they're like in these bit scenes that are perfect and it's awesome. Like I guess
Yes.
like one is like Chris Evans, who like ends up being, yeah, but it's like this short amount of time, but so effective that they're even yeah, so great. They were like,
No, I'm just-
pretty penny.
I'm just laughing because my cat is like passed out at the end of the bed right now, and it's so cute.
My cat passes out literally like this, guys. One of them.
Passing out sounds wonderful. It's been a workout, hasn't it?
It's fun. Anyways, I'm gonna get going, guys. I will see you
Take
later.
care of yourselves. Be
I
safe and
will.
well.
Of course. Bye.
If you ever want to
I need
talk,
to go
feel welcome
to-
to reach out.
Because
I will. Yeah, sounds good. We'll talk, Heather.
because
What?
John.
Bye, John.
John.
Great job, Aubrey.
Thank you.
Great job.
Mwah. Bye, my darling.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.
I need to go too because it's 10:55 a.m. and in 5 minutes it is 11 o'clock a.m. My
Oh,
mom
you're just
said
starting your day.
we will have a lunch at 11 o'clock a.m. on our kitchen, so I need to go now. Bye.
Bon appetit.
Bye.
Enjoy.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bon appetit. Did I say
I'm
that?
getting
See, you
tired.
said the T, Haley. You did exactly what Americans do.
I'm from a little town in Texas. I'm so sorry.
You were like, oh, let me
Which
do
town
it
in
the right
Texas?
way.
I just bon appetit. Bon apple.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
It's late on the East Coast.
It is late.
Almost
I
11.
finally have a little
My
bit of
ex-husband used to call hors d'oeuvres hors d'oeuvres.
no.
Hors d'oeuvres, so funny. I mean, I love how people butcher French words in English. It makes me laugh. And it's also funny how many words, like how many French words there are in the English language that people just don't even know are French. Like all the
Yeah.
time. Coup d'etat. You know, like
Quiche. I got one quiche.
quiche, oui, très bien. People
I
will
have
say
a
things
story
and I'm
related
like,
to that you will
what's
never
that?
hear.
Or even words, like the difference between beef and hello. I'm thinking of all the different animals when the French came over to England, right? And
That's a
you
meat.
have sheep and you have mutton,
Right.
There's one is from the French origin and one is from the English origin.
Is mutton French?
Yep.
That sounds, yeah.
Mouton.
Mouton. Yeah. Oh, we said it at the same time. I was like, mouton.
Yeah, très bien.
C'est bien. I'm gonna get it someday. I will. My sister loves French, and I'm like, I've always been like, I'm gonna get competitive one day, and I'm gonna learn it too.
I think this is a perfect opportunity to do my pronouns because I forgot in the introductions. And I'd like to say that I identify with the postmenopausal woman. So my pronouns are
Stand up, Vicky.
try me.
That
Oh
sounds
my
fun.
God.
Here's to menopausal women. As I said in a previous thing, I'm on medication that actually puts me in menopause, so I understand your hell.
Oh, that's terrible.
I
Yes,
know.
menopause at 37. Actually, since I was 30, actually, I've been dealing with different medications that have done that. So, in the 7th year of the menopausal season, everything is beautiful.
Everything is beautiful. I'm fine.
Everything is
You're
roses.
fine. Sorry, putting my thing back on. Yeah, I feel for Vicky. That was hilarious.
But I suppose there's a moral in this. Like you can find joy even in the toughest of circumstances.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
always, right?
Or at least very good stories.
Mm.
And
Oh
good
my
friends.
gosh, Haley, your hair is so beautiful.
I just washed it and I was in Fiddler on the Roof and she has to be back SHIT. So I was like, I get away with everything. I could get there tired and not even put on concealer if I didn't need to because I put all this stuff on my face to look like a ghost. She's a ghost. So yeah, I let
Oh,
my
you were Fuma
just be
Sarah.
wild and I finally just washed it and it does feel pretty. I'm like, ha ha ha. Yeah,
Were you
Fuma
Fuma Sarah? Oh my God.
yeah, it's a really good bit part in it. She's
I
crazy.
know. I did
Fun.
that play when I was like 13, 14. So it's my
Yeah,
heart.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was when my
What is
first
this
roles
about?
on the stage.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you have another one of your murder mystery dinner things too?
I do coming up. It's like
Oh,
still
but
the
not between last week and this week? Because
oh,
that would
oh,
have been
oh.
hard to do with your Fumasera hair.
No.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, trying to get it all like maintenance and be a person. Like, yeah, yeah, no. Because you have to like, yeah, be a human, be undercover. Yeah, yeah, that wouldn't have worked out.
Mhm.
And like the makeup, I would have been like, it's still bleeding. I'd go in the bathroom and it'd look like it was just like black still, like in the crevices of the eye. Yeah, I would have looked like a crazy person. But yeah,
Bleeding.
actually, I just got cast in something. It's called Lone Star Spirits, and it is a play that I have never heard of before. But I did a very good audition. There was a part at the end of it that they had us read where it's like a daughter being like, "Dad, why'd you leave Mom and me? I thought I was pregnant. I was scared." It was like a deep scene at the end of it. It's kind of a otherwise kind of comedy. But it's a dark kind of yeah. And I did this with the man that also got cast as the dad, and we were like, we had that audition magic thing that happened and it was really
Nice.
cool. And I think that's how I got the role like 1,000% because I did like we all do. Like sometimes I didn't feel confident in everything I auditioned and went up there for to with audition. But yeah, it was cool. And I got it. Yay. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. It'll be cool. I'll give more like info later. I gotta know the script a little bit better, but it looks fun.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know why I made this anybody doing something next? Well, this is what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
No, it's great. I mean, that's why we're here too, right?
Uh-huh.
To kind of help do some promoting of ourselves.
Well,
And
I'm up for hire. Please hire me for projects if you think I'm
You're like, if
cool.
anyone's listening, hire me. Hi.
Amen. Yes. Hire Heather.
Hi,
Thank you.
Heather.
My dream show is The Pit. Honest to the Lord, hand on the Bible. Yes.
I need to watch that. It won a lot of Emmys, The Pit.
It did,
Have you
but
heard of
my
that,
dream,
Kat
that was
or
my
Vicky?
dream show even before it won the Emmys because I saw season 1 and was like, holy crap, I want to be a part of this. I actually had written these fan scripts for ER back when I was in high school because that was my favorite show in high school, is Save Me from a Lot of Troubling Times. And I didn't know how to submit them, so I turned them into fan fiction. But oh my gosh, I want to be like on a medical show like The Pit or whatever. Just, I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
It would. I presume like it takes a lot of like, actors' notebooks, right? Like if you're gonna play a doctor, like what the heck? You need a composition notebook for that, and you need to do a lot of research. And I think it's really interesting, and I think you have a leg up from loving ER, right? Because you must have you must have extensive healthcare knowledge. Like really, if you're into shows like that, it's actually kind of cool. Like you almost feel
Yeah,
like
like
you're a
my
doctor.
favorite doctor, like Carter was everybody's favorite doctor, but I also liked Kovac and Malucci. Malucci being in Granada for medical school actually made me write to St. George's Medical School when I was still in high school, and I asked for a book on their medical school. And
You're like,
no,
I
I
really
didn't
like
go, but
ER.
just to dream. It's wonderful.
Mm.
That's so cool.
well,
I
it's
like how the
interesting
art.
because being
Yeah.
married to a doctor and occasionally watch, shows with doctors in them,
Yeah.
and my husband's like, that is so not real.
Ah!
That
Has
is
he
so
watched The
not how
Pit
they would do
though?
it.
So funny. To be fair, like I'm in and out of them because sometimes I feel like that too. I'm like, I feel like this is very dramatized, and it is
But
supposed to be so.
has he watched The Pit though, Kat? Because my
Oh, I don't
sister
think
who's a
so. No.
nurse said it's really accurate.
Haven't seen that one.
Okay, so I recommend that one. I mean, if he wants to watch something more realistic.
And I had to point out too that, different types of doctors, I mean, without being able to stereotype the entire, medical field, but certain types of doctors have different approaches to how they handle, say catastrophe and emergencies and whatnot. I mean, if
Facts.
you're an anesthesiologist, for example, and you're used to having someone not breathing on you, you're not necessarily going to panic right away because that happens more frequently than you think, right?
Mhm.
So the surgeons on their hands might be, my patient's not breathing, and the anesthesiologist might be, yeah, I got it, it's fine. It's like, I still got 6 things I can try, we're okay. But he's not breathing. It's okay. Just keep going. I'll do my thing here. And, so it's kind of interesting to see, and different types of surgeons too, might be a little bit
Yeah.
more, there's in the medical world, there's lots of jokes too on how other surgeons or how other doctors view each other too. So that's a thing to keep in mind if you're going to do any acting of doctors. To kind of take a look and see what type of doctor, because they're not all the same.
Mm.
Well, there's like so many different things you could do on a show like The Pit, like not just doctors or nurses, but rec therapists. I was actually in school for like rec therapy, and there's also like religious leaders or deities or nuns or priests or whatever who come and treat or take care of patients and just sit with them and care for them. There's lots you could do on a show like that, not just the doctor, but there's everything else too. So
Absolutely. So speaking of shows, I'm not sure what we're doing next. I'm going to go through and look at the script. Maybe if you've got a few minutes, Vicky, we can go take a look what we got on our hospital list, and then figure what we're doing in the next week or two. So probably a television episode since we just did a film, but not necessarily. So
maybe we should do an episode of The Pit or Yard just for kicks.
Mhm.
well, that'd be possible if we had a script. I don't have a script for either of those. So you find me one,
I
and
will try.
and
I
maybe
will
we can do one of
try.
those. So, but yeah, I don't have any medical scripts on hand. So
I know where to look too, so I will try and get you one.
okay, so we can put it in rotation. So
Excellent.
same thing out there, if you're in YouTube land, shoot us an email or shoot us a thing on our Tapered Tuesdays page. What do you want us to, what do you want to see? We'll read it. You can find me the script.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. Let us know.
So do we have a week off?
That's up to you guys. Do you want a week off? I'm okay doing one next week if you want. Yes, no, maybe.
Well, if we found a Pit script, I wouldn't mind taking a crack at Robinovich or Langdon or somebody with just meat in their lines. That would be fun.
Mm. Sadly, I won't be available.
You'll
I
be
have
busy. Okay.
a project on that day.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. But yeah. But in 2 weeks, maybe if I don't get cast in this show, because there's a show that I auditioned for and they said they're doing rehearsals Tuesdays, Thursdays, and weekends.
Mm.
But I won't know until the end of this week, so vamos a ver. We'll see.
Right. Vicky, how about you? What's your schedule like?
What was the question?
What was your schedule like? Do you want to read next week?
Oh, I'm free for next Tuesday, yeah.
Okay.
So if we do, I am available.
All right. Well, we'll see what I can find. So, otherwise, I'm gonna put a recording, I think, unless anyone else had any other words they wanted to share.
Live long and prosper. Don't be afraid to chase your dreams. I mean, I believe Harrison Ford was in his mid to late 30s before he actually got discovered and got famous, so never give up.
Cool.
True.
Indeed. Never give up.